Yeah. What's good, YouTube? I am Further Trader, better known as TPT Concepts. Today is July 7th, 2026. The time is now 9:27 a.m. Today I will be trading some SPY. All right, but before we get into the charts, we gotta get a word from Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Let's see. Today's word comes from Luke chapter 18, verse 27, and it reads, He replied, What is impossible for people is possible with God. Okay, I'm gonna read it one more time. This is Luke chapter 18, verse 27. All right. He replied, What is impossible for people is possible with God. Okay. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. So if we are in the spirit, my fellow believers, keep your faith, even when times are hard, because with God, anything is possible. Okay. All right. When you first come to the charts, you'll always come to forexfactory.com. See if you have any news. All right. You're looking for orange or red folders and USD if you're trading options like I am. Okay. Today we don't have any news. Alrighty. So let's get into a top-down analysis. If you are new to the channel, I would greatly appreciate a like and subscribe. All right. If you're not new, let's hop into it. All right. And I try my best to keep it as simple as possible here. All right. The previous daily candle closed bullish. All right. So today I'm coming in with a bullish bias. All right. You know what? Let me go over this. All right. I'm getting a daily bias and I'm marking up higher time frame key levels. All right. I'm going to go to the 1 hour. Okay. See, I have my bias. I go to the 1 hour. Now I'm looking for key levels. Okay. Let's see. We have a pre market support right here. All right. We got clean candles coming down. It's about right in here. You see what price did here? Okay. And it looked like we have a resistance right here. And see, we got clean candles coming up. Got a resistance here. Okay, let's go to the 30-minute. See how this is lining up. Yeah, we do have clean candles up here. Okay. Okay, so we have range 2 cells below here, which is pretty much a break and retest or a celery play. And I will break that down. And I'll do buys above here. Let's go to the live. Okay. Alrighty. So if we want to be a seller below 74941, let's navigate through this range. Like I said, I need training wheels because I am not that smart. So I'll use this wick right here. All right. You see, we get a closure below with a retest. We'll push down. Sometimes trading view instruments, they don't do you right, but it's all good. All right. I'm going to use that wick right there to help me navigate through that range. And as far as buys coming up, I'm going to use this wick here. You see here, when price is able to get above and retest, we get a push up. Okay. So yeah, I'm just looking left to get right. And I did take a trade yesterday. You can go back and check out the video. And I want to thank everybody again for supporting the channel. If you watch it or don't watch it, you're still supporting it. Okay. Okay, so we are currently inside of a pre-market range, as we can see here. All right, we see it's kind of choppy, so we will be patient. Wait on price action. Okay, I will get a screenshot of this top line analysis. All right, you want to keep a journal of the top line analysis, your entries. Okay, just like we do here every day, I'll go over top down again. I'm willing to take sales below 74941 because if you look to the left, when price get below here, all right, we may push down, okay, like we did in the past. May not. Our job is just to wait on our edge to appear. Okay, as far as the buys, because I do have a bullish bias. Where is it? Here it is. All right, I do have a bullish bias. So if we get closures above this pre-market resistance here, okay, we have clean candles coming up, okay? But I want to navigate through this range. I just don't want to take a random breakout trade. So I will need closures above this wick and a retest to push on up. And as far as the sales, since it will be a counter trend trade today, I do need a break and retest or a celery play. Okay. And I have pointed out many times on this channel where I learned this edge, but I'll always be willing to show you guys again. All right. But for now, all we can do is just be patient and wait on price action. And the price just, again, shoot through the floor. We'll be back tomorrow. It shoots through the roof. We'll be back tomorrow. All right. And again, we have no news today. No news. Let me get a screenshot of this top-down analysis. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now next thing would be focusing on how this 1 hour candle closed and the second 15-minute bar. Because like I've stated in a few of my last videos, I have templates now and did some back testing. And again, you guys could definitely reach out to me on IG if you want me to make more sense of this strategy. Okay. But for now, we're just gonna wait and be patient. Probably look at some professional trading in just a second. I want to show you guys where you could find this. Okay. You see here, come to this channel, click. You know what? I may just do this every video. Go to videos, popular, scroll down just a little bit. You're looking for the first video right here. Boom. All right. This is what I trade. The Playbook 2.0. All right. And the guy that we watch here in the morning, my boy next door, who we finna watch now, that's my guy. Feel me? He'll probably go down to Tampa in October. I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it. Okay. So SPY is getting a nice push down out of this pre-market range. Sellers retested this support here. All right. Pushing down. Okay. Okay. I'll stay out the market the first 15 minutes every single day. That is definitely a rule. And this week, my focus is to avoid emotional hijacking at all cost. Okay, that's my goal. And here is my daily focus. Always thinking probabilities, risk accordingly. Okay. Yesterday, my daily focus was just the first day of the trading week. Be patient, no setup, no trade. All right. And you can go back and watch that video from yesterday. Today, always thinking probabilities, risk accordingly. Okay. And also, the mechanical process. I see I have a bullish bias, and this is exactly what I was telling you guys below the range. I'm looking for a range two breakout. You see, range two breakout or break and retest or a seller replay. All right. Above the range, I have what I'm waiting for. I have the times of the day where I trade the best. Okay. All righty. Trading non-negotiables. No revenge trading. Execute when edge appears. Go with the first instinct. No clean traffic, no trade. Plan the trade, trade the plan. Top-down analysis required. 1 to 2 trades a day. No FOMO. Okay. All right. Feel like it's my duty every day to do the best I can to help out anyone that I can. All right. We were created to serve God and serve others. So I'm in the process of mastering being humble. Okay. So we won't be taking a trade within 7:50 and 7:49 today. All right. We need closures above or below And then once we get those closures inside of these ranges, we have to navigate. All right. No edge is perfect, but again, that's why my daily focus today is thinking probabilities. Okay. Time is now 9:43 a.m. We got 2 minutes for the first 15-minute candle to close. All right. And again, we just patiently wait for that 1 hour candle to close at 10. Okay. And that second 15-minute bar. And like I stated before, okay, I have templates. And what I mean by templates is I went back and back tested a few months to look at when the 1 hour candle closed a certain way and the second 15-minute candle closed a certain way, which direction the market trends for that day. It just gives you more conviction. You know what I mean? It's not like, again, nothing works 100% of the time. You know, yesterday, remember, if you watched the video, my template said that to look for a long position. And as you can see here, the market got a nice push up, but I closed my full position when this 30-minute candle closed with no top wick. Granted, we did come up and hit my full TP, and that's okay. My job is not to hit my TP or anything of that nature. It's to follow my rules. Okay. That's it. To survive, to be able to trade the next day. That's our only job. Let me show you guys here real time data. My boy Nick called it dada. But you see real time data connected. You feel me? Charles Schwab, Thinkorswim. These are real trades. All right. All right, let's see what my boy is up to. All right, look, he's waiting for a closure above this range. He on the 15 minutes, so this kind of closes in 2 minutes, so we may be looking for an entry. And I'm not sure if you guys be able to hear him because yesterday, I mean, I don't know if you heard that, but he was just saying, pretty much, don't tell yourself you're a loser. And this is Rafi, the mental. The boy Rafi be strong on that mental. All right. You got to surround yourself with positive energy. All right. People that lift you up. Okay. The VIX is trading around 15.86. And we have about 3.4 million people trading SPY right now at 9:46 a.m. Okay, my boy definitely got a closure above here on the 15-minute. I'm sure he's probably waiting for a bottom wick. You heard him? A nice lower wick. All right, we'll see if you get activated here. Still got 14 minutes. All right, before I want to look for anything here on SPY. Like I said, I'm waiting for that 1 hour candle to close in that second 15-minute bar to help me out with my conviction here today. So we have currently tapped this navigation zone and this navigation zone, and we're trapped inside of all of this chop. It's a chop session. Be patient, wait on price action. We still have about 12 minutes here. In the meantime, let's watch a professional. Okay, so he did get a closure above this range, but you see that he has not entered the position yet because he's waiting on a bottom wick. Okay. And it looked like he's getting some form of one. The order's coming down. Let me see if I can find what Jared Martinez said. Let me see. This is from the Forex mindset. Let me see if I can find it. But in the meantime, let's watch the question. Oh, here it is right here. All right. Here it is. Listen to this. Not finding a mentor can dramatically hold you back from achieving what you want out of life. I'm gonna read it one more time. Okay. Not finding a mentor, this guy right here, can dramatically hold you back from achieving what you want out of life. From achieving what you want out of life. All right. I want financial freedom. Okay. You do too. That's Jared Martinez, page 24 of the Forex Mindset. And also watching professionals wait help you do the same. All right. When you come back to what you're actually trading, if you're not trading the same thing as them, it helps me wait. I tell myself he did it, so can I. All right. And if we stretch this navigation zone to the left, boom, we're above this resistance, which is the body of this candle, you see? All right, but for now, all we can do is wait because my edge has not appeared. So there's nothing for me to do. I think I'm starting to learn the concept of casino when it now like all right, so we hold the cards. The money is the cards. You know what I'm trying to say? So if we only deal the cards when we have the edge over time, you know what I'm saying? We will win. Just like in a casino, a guy come in there, he'll have a good night, you know what I'm saying? Beat the casino for thousands, but that doesn't happen every day. What happens every day is people go in there and they lose a lot of money, especially when they get intoxicated. Okay. But yeah, I like this style of trading because it doesn't like call for me to like do a lot of thinking. You know what I'm trying to say? Just waiting, just waiting, which is not easy. Okay. Not easy. So buyers did break this high, but as soon as they broke the high, sellers smashed, came down. Closures below the pre-market support, absolutely giving me more conviction for sales, even though it will be counter trend with my bullish bias. Okay. All right. Has you got activated yet? Nope. That bottom wig is still forming. That's a steep bottom wick. Steep. Hey, Johnny boy be having me roll. Johnny boy so Cody. Oh man. Let me Mm. Okay. So the market is pushing. Mm. Okay, so what we want to see here is buyers close below this navigation zone. Okay. Or price may push down, and that's okay. We wanted to come back up and make a resistance, which would be a break and retest, and we take sales coming back down. But I'm not taking the breakout trade because I am bullish today. Okay. I will not take this breakout trade. Even if price closes below the navigation zone and gives us a retest, I'm not taking it. You see here to the right, it says range two. All right. All right. You see here, range one, range two breakouts. These two videos right here, Playbook 2.0, range one, range two breakouts, TTE trading. All right. This is my method. I learned my edge. And you will never trade exactly like someone. All right. They just give you like a nice foundation and you go from there. Oh yeah. Sellers are definitely stepping in. So if a retail trader went long the break of these highs, hmm, all right. Yeah, that bottom. Oh wow. All right. He may not. Did I not? I don't know if y'all can hear him or he just. We just said the exact same thing. Buyers just got activated. You heard him. Let's just wait. And again, we get closer below here. We could take a breakout sell below here. Okay? Because this would be range one. This is range two. Ooh, it's a bleeder. That's a bleeder. Ooh, that's a bleeder. We got what? About 2 minutes for this 30-minute. Oh man. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I wonder if we have any news. No news on Ford's factory. Let's see what Bloomberg is talking about. Mm, 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 mm. They talking to the president of Poland. Europe, U.S. need to work on missiles for Ukraine. Huh. Hmm. What a tank. Let me see. It's gold. Wow, gold doing the same thing. All right, gold tanking as well. We got 30 seconds here for this 1 hour candle to close. We get a picture of it. Look like it's gonna close bearish. Bearish. Candle. 8 seconds. All right. Second 15 minute close bear. Uh-oh. No top whip. No top whip. Hmm. Alrighty. So now we simply just go look because we're not in a rush because you have to wait for candles to close anyway. Okay. Bearish candle. Let's see. Bearish candle. Hmm, let's see. Um, okay, so I have it's saying here. Let's see. Bearish target, bearish no top wick, no top wick. So I guess I will have to go with. Okay. Okay. Let's look for longs. And again, I'm cool with price juicing. I mean, bleeding down because again, I don't want to just take this breakout trade. Okay. Yeah. Previous candle close with no top wick. I'm good. But if we get some buyers to close below this navigation zone, I will be looking for sales coming down. Okay. All right, we're gonna flip back bullish. Okay, you look like he may have a sell stop on a break a lot low. I'm personally just gonna wait here for buyers to close below here. Wait. And again, if I was bearish, I would definitely be taking this breakout, but I'm okay. I'll let the market go. I'll let my boy have a sell stop to break it even lows. And again, we can definitely come down, hit the advantage point. Just be some data I will collect. Some data. Mm-hmm. Because you can see here to the left, if we're trading identical price action, we would need some buyers to close below. So you got to be okay with watching the market bleed without you if your setup, which is your edge, have not appeared. We did break these previous kind of lows slightly. It looks like just a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna just wait, let the market do what the market do. Oh, my boy activating these sales. Okay, you got him a bear seller. Okay, I have to wait here. Bleed for my boy. Bleed. Bleed, go. All right, my boy is short goal, but for me right now, I'm just waiting. Just waiting. Granted, the sellers have stepped in, but the bulls were here yesterday. All right. So, all right, bleed, bleed, bleed. All right. So now the only thing I can do is just be patient. That's it. Yeah, because I told you guys before, below here, I don't mind taking sales, but I need either a break and retest or a seller replay, which is buyers closing below this navigation zone, getting the retest, and then me hopping into sales. But granted, price can definitely keep pushing down. I can see that. We got wicks to fill. All right. So, and again, price did retest these pre-market highs, broke these pre-market lows. All right. So the reason I'm not risking my real money on it, even if it does bleed, is because it's not my setup. All right. The market can come down, smash the TP, and do everything. But, until it sets up for me, I'm not touching my wallet. I cannot touch my wallet. I cannot touch my wallet. Shoot. All right, let's see. What? All right, the time is now not 10:10 a.m. All right. And again, this was not a bad short, but the previous candle closed, no top wick. Summer price action just been what it's been. Very nice push down. About to hit the advantage point. Okay. And I like this. I'm gaining some data. Okay. Bottom line, retest line. Hmm. That's cool. Hmm. Fine. Their previous 15 with no top wick. Hmm. Alrighty. The gold may bleed as well. Yeah, we did get a break out of the range, but like I said, I wasn't willing to take this first breakout. But I will go back and do some research on this, watch the video, see how I can get better. Let's observe the market. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Hmm. Okay. Good navigation zone. Okay. Sometimes the market will not give you an opportunity, so you have to just wait. All right, my boy. Green on the screen. Let's get that trade come down and hit his TP. All right, before us trade definitely came down and hit that advantage point. 16 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. All right, the bear stepped in heavy here today. Dun, 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 dun. Later on this view. That's scratched. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I can maybe think about some sales below here. Price did create these clean candles. In order to take buys, price should have to get above this level here, as you can see. All right. Brody, go ahead, push down for my boy, man. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Let's see here. Curious to see what price does at this navigation zone here. Because clearly right now, we definitely may need a pullback. All these sellers. Hmm. All right, go pushing down. Alrighty, we got a move with price. As you can see here, when we get below here, we get some retests, we may can get a continuation. And as far as the buys back up in this range, we have to get above this zone here. Other than that, just wait, be patient. Still got 10 minutes for this 30-minute counter to close. Just like that, the market opens up. Just like that, she opens up. Nice and easy. She opens up. But if you took those sales, I definitely hope you took some profit down at this support level here. Okay. Oh, no, we had to just be patient. Wait on price action. All right, my boy getting a nice push down here on Geo on Go. Let's see. Let's see here. We got a little less than 9 minutes for this 30-minute counter to close. But yeah, this was a nice sell out the open. It was a break out of the pre-market range. And again, I go back and look at it, but I didn't feel comfortable going counter trend um, with just that breakout. And then we had a support literally right here. All right, price closed at support with my bullish bias. I'll let it go. But as far as this range coming down here, we get closures below. All right, retest. We may can take sales coming down. 7 minutes. 7 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. Mm-mm. Okay, we get a closure below here. And a nice top wick. All entry sales coming down. 6 minutes. Closer down. And it took a lot out of me not to enter that short. But I know I will feel more comfortable. Okay, if I gain some data on it first. Like this. All right. If I know I have the numbers, I have to wait for it. Okay. So price below here would be a range two breakout. All right, you see range one is up here. That's why I didn't take this first breakout. I just let it go. But here's a second range where you see if we get closures below. If we get closures below, you see over here, we get closures below in a retest. They could potentially keep pushing down. All right, nice clean candles. Okay. Okay. 4 minutes. 4 minutes for this candle to close. Take long. Okay. All right, my boy gonna blader. Yeah, I couldn't here. Not yet. Dun, 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 dun. Good try, good try. But yeah, I had to stay out of this one today. But again, I don't mind taking sales in this range either. Let's see if we can get a pull back to these levels, to this level right here, 74737. We do want this candle to close with a bottom wick. And again, we got a support level right here. So I will stay out of that trade 10 out of 10 times. Okay. 2 minutes. 2 minutes for this 30-minute candle close. And if we start trading back up in this range with these clean candles here, we could try to navigate a buy coming back up. All right, but for now, as long as we closing below 74737, as you can see here, all right, these sells still be in play. All right. VIX trading about 16 volume, 8.7 million people. Hmm, okay. All right. Let's see what price want to do. Closure below here. I'm just waiting for a nice top wick and a break of these kind of lows. I will enter a short position here on SPY. Dun, 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 dun. About 25 seconds here for this 30-minute candle close. Okay, closure below. Want price to give us a nice top wick, kind of retest this navigation zone. Steeper top wick than that. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get a retest here. Need a steeper top wick than that. It'll be even better if we can get inside of this navigation zone. We want the wick to kind of come inside of it. And again, this candle just opened, so we'll be patient here. Because I want to use this wick as my stop loss. Yeah, prices keep pushing down. That's okay. I want a steeper top width than this. Before this session, I felt like I was going to have to be patient today. I just felt it. Just felt 1 hour closing about 27 minutes. To be honest, I may just wait for this 1 hour candle to close. That's what I do here. Oh, hold on, my boy. Oh, he did close partials, I think. There you go. Yeah, go by the blade. SPY again. Mm, I go back and look at it, but I won't trade it. You feel me? Unless I'm comfortable. But nice sales coming down for who caught them today. Nice sales. Beautiful. And it look like my boy, his trade about to hit TP as well. Textbook. Mm, 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 mm. Dun, 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 dun. I wanted a steeper top width than that. I'm gonna wait for the 1 hour because I don't want to enter a short and then the next 1 hour. Shoot, so let's wait for this 1 hour to close. Just broke the previous candle lows. We could keep pushing down here. Hmm. I just don't have any conviction for these sales today. I don't. I'm okay. I'll sit out. I will sit out. I will sit out today. Nice sales out the open. But for me to take this continuation, I'll wait for the 1 hour. I'll just wait here for the 1 hour. Why am I dreaming about price action? Ah, let's see. What, 20 minutes. What is 1 hour? Candle to close. Yeah, man. Summer price action. Ooh wee. All right, the time is now 10:40 a.m. We're gonna getting another push down. Like I said, this retest was not deep good enough for me. Mm, just had no conviction, no setup. Mm, all right, great trade. I think he closed partials. Hmm, okay. Okay, I see here. We have support, here's support. Yeah. All right, that's cool. Okay. All righty. So yeah, I can go back and look at this, see what I can do better. That's cool. Market straight push down today. Oh man, good trade. Yeah, I'll go back and look this one over. Mm, okay, that's interesting. Cool. That is cool. All right, we got about 15 minutes for this 1 hour candle to close. Hmm, it's pretty cool. Like I said, under this pre-market support, we did have clean candles coming down. Okay. But yeah, where I had it marked up, no sir, there was no entry for me. Okay. Survive to trade tomorrow. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay, so the trade push down came back up a little bit. So the short really didn't move anywhere. I'm sure he was probably bullish on gold, the way I'm bullish on SPY. So we pretty much filled a gap, okay, from Thursday to Monday. Gap fill. Dun, 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 dun. Gap fill. 13 minutes for this 1 hour counter close. It's blown. Okay, this is what I just typed up a few minutes ago. Today, I have to keep control over my mind. Don't allow the market to dictate what I do. If I don't see my setup or have conviction, do nothing. Can I do that? That's how Jesse Livermore said. Can you do that? Yes, I can. Yes, I am. Calm down, bro. The market will be open all week. Simple. Simple. 30-minute pulling back. 15-minute candle still bullish. See what this 1 hour do. Because again, if we can close below here, get a nice top wick. But if price gets back inside of this range, then I'm gonna take these buys above here. We just gotta be patient for now. Still got 10 minutes. 10 minutes for this 1 hour candle to close. Nice shorts off the open. Okay, if you caught those. Oh, okay, I think they said they're gonna stop talking for about a week or so. So, oh man, stop talking as far as dealing with the war, Iran and the U.S. Okay, a little less than 9 minutes for this 1 hour candle to close. Now I'm looking at it. Like I said, when you go back and look, you've got a resistance here, and then use this pre-market support, range one, range two. So you did get a range two breakout. All right. That's how you go back and learn. You had your navigation zone right here. Look at that. Nice retest. You see how I went deep in the navigation zone? You see? Deeper than this one down here. You see this? I wanted this kind of retest, and then I should have got in. Well, I would have if I marked my ranges like this to break these lows clean. Okay. All righty. Okay. Cool. Cool beans. But if you're not seeing that while it's happening, you know what I'm saying? You should. I don't think it's best, well, me personally, to get in the trade because I want to duplicate it. You know what I mean? I want to be able to do it again and again. All right, 7 minutes. 7 minutes. And that's what they do, huh? They know you coming in with that bullish bias. Let me get some orders. Let me get some orders. Order filled. Okay. All right, 6 minutes for this 1 hour candle to close. And again, we are leaving a wick to fill if we close below this navigation zone. But the price manages to make its way back inside of this range today. I may want to be a buyer, so I'll just be patient. I may be here for another maybe 30 minutes or so. Call it a session. I may leave these levels marked like this all day. Come back later on in the afternoon, see what price want to do. Okay, we got 5 minutes. 30-minute candle. Starting to flip bullish. And again, if you remember, I said that this top wick wasn't steep enough for me to take that sell, even though I wanted to. Okay. I had to stay out. But this range to sell coming down was a decent sell. Curious to see what price does around this navigation zone. We're near support. We feel that gap. This gap right here from over the weekend. I'm trying to see if we have any news, but they're just talking about Midtown Manhattan. All right, a little over 2 minutes. This was definitely, you know what I'm saying, not a random move down to this level here. So price sneaking its way back up to that navigation zone. Be careful of this wick here. So 1 minute, 15 minutes trying to close bullish, 30-minute may close doji, 1 hour, look like it's trying to close bearish. But let's just wait. Close bearish doji below. And we can get us a top wick to retest this navigation zone. I don't mind taking sales coming down. But as you can see here, we're opening with a bottom wick first, so which is okay. I mean, we make a steep top wick and then break the lows. I still want to enter based off of this price action over here. But for now, just have to be patient. Um, the importance of marking my ranges correctly. Because wow, that's 100% a range to break out right here. It's time with both. That's okay. Okay. All right. So to be honest, I might call it a session here, and if I take a trade, I'll definitely show you guys tomorrow. I'll leave these ranges marked up. So if we get up back above here, I'll be cool with taking some buys above these levels here. As far as these cells, I need a top wick to come retest this navigation zone. Other than that, I'm gonna call it a day here on SPY. And hindsight will always be 2020. All right. Great trading day for sticking to our plan, not forcing any setups. All right. I will be back tomorrow, same time, ready to trade these markets. Patience and discipline. All right. Thanks again for all the support. I am the Break the Trader. God bless.